want to go ahead and start the recording. Make sure you press it, okay? All right, y'all. Welcome to Spiritual Budgeting 101 with your girl, Coach Misty. We are going to learn how to manifest some money. So, because I am in the mood for some foolishness right now, everybody get their pen and paper out right now.
Oh, Lord.
Yes, Tamika, I can't take it. Tamika, I can't take it. I love Tamika. Tamika, I can't take it. Everybody get pen and paper out right now. I have gifted you 1,000 heavenly dollars. 1,000 heavenly dollars. I need you to budget that money out within a minute to where you have nothing left. And do not be cute and be like, well, I'm just gonna put it in my savings. No. I had budgeted you $1,000. Okay, gifted you 1,000 heavenly dollars. I want you to budget out. Let me see. Is this? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh Lord, not the. Hold on. That's 900. Let me get one of these out. Zion, let me find out. So we're gonna do 1,000 heavenly dollars. Okay, and we're gonna talk about this too. All right, how I use that spiritual budgeting. 1,000 heavenly dollars. Here you go. This is to you. Boom, this is yours. $1,000. Because see, when I talk about money, I like to see it.
Amen.
I need you to, Tamika, I love you. I need y'all to budget this out in 60 seconds. I'm gonna start the timer. I'm gonna choose 5 people randomly, 5 random people to tell me how they gonna spend the money. You cannot spend all the money in one place. You cannot just say, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just, put it on my mortgage and that's that. What are you gonna do with this 1,000 heavenly dollars? Alexa, start a 60-second timer. All right, Alexa, I'm sorry if Alexa started y'all timers too, but y'all needed it. All right, I'm gonna pick 5 people randomly. I need you to budget it down to 0. You budgeting this money down to 0. Okay? Budgeting it down to 0. Exclusive beauty state training course and marketing photo shoot. I need to know how much it is. No, some people said a $350 vehicle payment. Lights one, I know. I need you to tell me. You need to budget this down to 0. It's 1,000 heavenly dollars. Okay.
How much your coaching session for a year?
1,000. No, Kimberly. 1,000. As a matter of fact, Kimberly, it's $950 if you're paying full. Look, before January 4th. So you still got $50. Where is it going?
Is this for household? Is this for business? What is
it's whatever. For? I'm gifting you 1,000 heavenly dollars. Rain. I feel like Kirk Franklin. Rain. Okay. Okay, we're gonna make it rain in a heavenly way. All right, that's the buzzer. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Stephanie. Look at you. I like your room, Stephanie. You can come over here and decorate, friend, if you like. Stephanie, unmute yourself. Okay, Ricky put hers in there.
Yes, ma'am.
Stephanie, how did you gonna spend your 1,000 heavenly dollars?
250 on my son's tuition and 500 on my mortgage and 250 on the credit card.
All right, thank you, Miss L. Mackey, my friend right here. How you gonna spend that? Unmute the thing. How you gonna spend them 1,000 heavenly dollars?
Let me see. I got 405 to Navy Federal for my loan. I got 340 to Liberty Mutual and 255 to Capital One.
Okay, I like. Fred really didn't. You really. Fred said 251.25. Fred, I love it, but that's what you have to know. So, did anybody on here have an issue with budgeting $1,000 in 60 seconds?
No.
Okay, they said we got that, right?
No.
Y'all got that, right? Everybody got that online?
Got that.
Cool. All right. Well, let's make it a little more interesting.
Okay.
10,000 heavenly dollars.
Oh my God. In 60 seconds?
10,000 heavenly dollars in 90 seconds.
90 seconds.
90.
That money is crisp.
Y'all ready? Alexa, I'm gonna give y'all 2 minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 2 minutes. All right. So $1,000 was nothing. We got 10,000 heavenly dollars. Rain. Huh?
10,000.
This is what I do sometimes at night. I just sit and I let the breeze hit me. All right, y'all, 10,000 heavenly dollars. Nope, 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 not a full 10K payment, down payment on the house. You cannot use the 10,000 in one way. No, no, not that. See, when the reason why I don't tell you, I'm saying that you can't use it just in one lump sum, because when we say, oh, if I had 10,000, I put a down payment on the house, that's what you wish. That's your imagination. And also, if a unicorn came to your house, you would keep it as a pet. But if you really was to have 10,000, what would you do with it? You hear me? Because let me tell you something. No, listen, Miss Unique, I love you, but let me say this too. If you got 10,000 to put down on the house, you don't have budgeting issues. You don't need this class. If you got 10,000 just to put down on the house and that's it, you can just log off. You don't need this. What would you do with $10,000? The exercise you're doing is the same exercise I did December 3rd, 2019, when I had $97 to my name and my rent was $1,000 and I had no car and I had a child to feed. Our beds and our TVs were rented from Aaron's. No, I think the TVs was through somewhere else. Ricky said, okay, Ricky, I like that. Come on, y'all, $10,000.
Oh, we
Don't
need
say
to
pay
put it
some
in the
on debt.
chat.
How much is your debt? Y'all, people that's watching me on TikTok, do not give me these little roundabout answers. I'm gonna put some. How much are you gonna put towards that? How much are you gonna spend on your kids? How much? Hey, guess what? This is a good exercise so y'all getting y'all income tax returns. Know where this money is going before it get in your hands.
I still owe from the last 2 years. I don't get no.
Okay, Kimberly, don't tell all your business. We got IRS people on here, Kimberly. Kimberly, that's too much of your beef. Kimberly talking about, all right, y'all, it's going up. It's up.
Do you want
All
us
right.
to put it in the chat or just
Alexa,
write
stop.
it?
No, Myra, you talking, so tell me what you said. Run down the list.
Oh, okay. $14.95 for the cosmetic formulation school, $1,000 for the lactation class, $4,000 to pay off my credit card, and $3,000 will pay off my bank loan. And then I have $5 over, and that will be lunch.
What is,
Okay.
you gonna get your 5 for 5?
Lunch.
She gonna get her a Wendy's.
A
I'll
5
get
for
it.
5.
I'll give me a kid's meal.
Fran said she gonna get it. She gonna get a double
You can get a
cheeseburger
4 for
Happy
4 with
Meal.
that $5.
That's a
Poor
kid's meal
girl.
will fill me up.
All right, I like it. So here's the deal. So we budgeted out that $10,000 right then and there, because you seen it. It got real for y'all. Now everybody know this is one of the techniques that I use. Let me just hold up the other bag. Some of the other money is somewhere else. Y'all, one of my neighbors came in the house and she listen, when people perceive you to have money, they treat you differently. So for class purposes only, this is prop money.
Where you
This is
find
prop
that?
money I buy on Amazon.
Yeah.
Okay? Get you some prop money.
How
Put it
much
in your purse. This is so the bag I bought came with $100,000. Okay? I carried it in my purse. I just don't pull it out at Ross and go to jail. Don't. Listen.
That money do look real.
It sure
Hey,
do.
don't pull it out at Ross. Okay? I need to make my Amazon list or whatever so we can go ahead. So here's the deal. Y'all, listen, this is prop money, but I only call it prop money for this exercise because of this. This is my money. You hear me? This is my money. Now, have I made 6 figures before? Yes, I have. Have I made 6 figures the way I wanted to before? No, I have not. Listen, when I think about a money, how much was the prop money on Amazon? It wasn't no more than $20. I know it wasn't no more than $20. Okay. When I find a link, I will send y'all that link on Eventbrite. So everybody who was supposed to be in a class or whatever, I'll send the money on Eventbrite. Let me say this to say that. When I get a certain amount in mind, and I shouldn't have started here, but here we are. I got the money out, so let me explain something. Even when I want to make a certain amount of money in a day, right? There's been days where I wake up and say, I'm gonna go ahead and make $1,000 and I ain't gonna wait all day to do it. I have put $1,000, right? I count out $1,000. You can see some of this money, honey. I count out $1,000. I put it under my pillow. I'll put it in the bed next to me. I also have, so I have this, but when I go when I also leave money, remember what I said, it's 3 things in life I'm not scared of: love, money, and death.
Yes,
I
yeah.
also have money laying around my house. Here go 28. This $28 been up here for months. I know my cleaning lady is a sight, because this money been laying here for months. And my son. Thank you. Wait a minute, Zion. Is it 27? I'm gonna say I think it was $28, but it's 27. But this money has been laying up under my screen. When I go live, it's been laying here for months. I leave money around. My book. When I don't know when y'all be on live with me sometime. When I open up my book, and I didn't do it on purpose, it just happened. My Think and Grow Rich book. I use money. Listen, I have a better relationship with money. I literally use money as bookmarks. Okay. I use money as bookmarks, not for me to go to the gas station when I'm running low on gas and use my bookmark. This is merely listen, I take the power of money. This is just a way for me to go to the store. This is just a vessel. To me, this is just like any kind of paper. To me, listen, because money is around me. Money is around you. Money is money is energy. Write that on your papers. Money is energy. Okay? We get caught up in this. See, when we don't have this to see and the tangible and to hold and to feel and to put in our, and to tuck it, when we don't see this, we have a broke mindset. I don't need to see this to know. To me, these two mean the same thing. To me, this paper has the same value. This has the same value. I use these as bookmarks sometimes, and I use a real dollar or real money as bookmarks. It has the same value because I know that this is not money. It's money, but it ain't my money. It ain't the money that I'm receiving. The money is the energy. I draw money towards me. Okay? I don't care about this. I don't get caught up on this. If I don't have this, if I don't have another dollar to look at, I'm okay. Because I know what my bank account say. I know what my cash app say. When I think about money, yes, I have $100,000 because what I like to do is let me tell y'all something. I had a $10,000 band when my son went to school. I took out one of these and I wrote his name on it, Zion. And listen, y'all, let me say this to say that. This ain't got nothing to do with no rituals, no none of that. This is just something I did because my thing is this. To me, this is real. Remember, these two are the same thing to me. So if this is real money, this is real money to me. I wrote my son's name on it and I wrote his college on it, right? Because I had to pay his tuition. To me, this is already spent. I put it up. I had it in my bed for a couple of days. And when I would look at it, I would sit here and I would do this. This is how I get ideas. I like to feel the breeze. Some of y'all, the reason I'm telling y'all to get this money, because you need to know what it feels like to have 10,000 in your hand, to have 50,000 in your purse. You see what I'm saying? When I'm looking for an idea, I sit up here and do this. I just do this, just like that. And it'll come to me. Even the breeze from this paper will come to me, the smell of it. It'll come to me. I'm like, okay, this is what we about to do. When I decide I will wake up in the morning and I say, I want to have $1,000 day. Listen, I go ahead and I count out $1,000 and I put it on top of my laptop. I don't go back and count it. I'm not about to count this 32 times. I'm not going to do that and just got dial on my hand. I don't do that. I put the money on my laptop. So when I get ready to work, I look over and I say, oh yeah, I'm gonna make $1,000 today. Not I need, not I might. I'm gonna get 1,000. Look, I keep on saying 100,000. When I make 100,000 in 24 hours, I'm just gonna go ahead and log off the internet. But listen, y'all ain't gonna be able to find me. I did what I came to do. I'm just gonna go ahead and this gonna be me on the internet. Control, Alt, Delete, Task Manager, just shut everything down. So listen, when I need to do that, when I say I'm gonna do that, it's done. Understand this, when you ask God for money, it's already done as long as you know the following. You know what to do with it and you know how to get it. And that's what we're gonna talk about tonight. I'm gonna ask y'all now, hey, I don't know if y'all know this, but I don't be having no outline for these classes. Danetta said, you need to make a workbook. How? Because every class I do is different. When I teach this class again in 3 months, I'm gonna teach it differently. I just let the Lord use me and we go from there. So when you ask the universe for money or God or whoever it is that you may ask, we ain't gonna get into religions. The only way this money is coming to you, if you know what you're using it for down to the exact penny.
Okay.
Val, you got that, Val? Down to the
I got
exact
that.
penny.
I got it.
Okay? Down to the, I'm talking about real life uses. Don't tell me, somebody said on here, and I'm not knocking you, sis, I'm just using you as an example. Somebody said, well, if I got $10,000, I'm gonna use 7,600 towards getting me a group home. I'm pretty sure you got some bills in your house that need to be paid. If you win a scratch off tomorrow, and you go to collect $10,000 from your state lottery agency, you are not going to go ahead and go and put 7,600 towards a group home. First, your ass is going to the mall. Let's just be real. Let's just be honest with ourselves. First, you going to the mall. Okay? Look, my hand be going up. First, you going to the mall. Okay? First, y'all gonna go out to eat. You gonna go to the mall, buy your kids stuff or your grandkids some stuff, and then you gonna figure out what's left over and pay some bills. What I have found out is when I ask for large lump sums of money, I know exactly what I'm going to do with it. So tonight, we are going to do some spiritual budgeting. We are going to figure out exactly what it is we need in the next 30 days. This is not just a listen to Coach Misty and we gonna laugh and kiki and all that. No, we're not doing that. We're gonna do some work. Exactly what you need. In order to know what you need to know what, in order to know what to ask for, you need to know what you need. How many of us know how much we need a month to live? How many of us know that?
I do.
Vanessa, how
Yes, ma'am.
much are your monthly expenses?
1,500.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh, let me
That's
come
it?
stay with you.
Okay.
And my house is paid for.
Nice.
And I don't
1,500.
live in the city.
Friend, where you living? Friend said
In the
I don't live in the
country.
city.
In the
Well,
country.
wherever country you living in, give me the address because I'm buying property tomorrow. Somebody
My
on
house
TikTok
is
said
paid
3,000 to
for.
4,000. You need to know exactly how much you need. So all my people on the second screen, they ain't turned on their damn camera. Messiah's mom, how much do you need? Unmute yourself. Messiah's mom and Pamela Black. How much do you need a month?
Man, I am at work. You know I can't talk. Just
Oh, I
me,
know that.
Sequoia.
Oh, hey, what you got too many damn names. Okay, mute yourself. I didn't know who that was. Pamela Black, how much you need? Jamila Dewberry, exactly how much you need per month? We go, Pamela, what is it?
Probably about 1,200 for me.
About or 1,200? I need y'all to know exactly what it is.
Okay.
So, okay, so El Mackey said $5,383.89. I'm not, you know what? I'm not about to mess with you with these numbers, but
I
that's
need about
good.
400. I'm sorry, about 4,000.
Oh, I
Okay,
thought
4,000. Okay, so 4,000 is gonna get you everything. When I say everything, how many people know how to budget? Put your hands up. You don't have to, if you put your hands up on your screen, the icon will do it for you. It'll raise your hand. So you can just raise your hand up on your screen and it'll put your hands up. If you know how to budget, if you use a budget right now for your daily needs, professional
I
KS
try.
that you need 12,500. Damn. Okay. But I ain't mad about that because I legit need 10,000, what is it? $10,125 a month. Legit. Because I got payroll. So I'm not only, all right. So if you use a budget, okay, you use the budget for your daily expenses. So this number that y'all gave me, y'all can put your hands down, lower your hands with the thing. So this number that you all gave me, does that include your gas? Does that include your eating out, your girls' night out? Does this include a monthly portion for your clothing? Some of y'all like to shop. Every 90 days, I like to go to Ross. I said, if it ain't no fun, if I don't spend $300, I'll buy $300 worth of stupid stuff at Ross. That's just something that's an outlet for me. So every 90 days, I budget $300 to go to Ross and just blow. or whatever it is I want to buy. It ain't no fun if you don't spend 300. That's just something I do. So your budgets, are they including all of these things? Do you buy makeup? Do you have subscription boxes? Do you have Netflix? So this number you giving me, I'm talking about, are you looking at every little thing that you do? Every little thing that you have. Let me tell y'all something. Listen. Let me say this to say that. A lot of y'all got enough money to make it. You just know you don't know what to do with it. You don't know how to budget it. You don't know where it's going. A lot of y'all make enough money not to be broke. You just don't manage your money right.
That's
So
true.
let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to put something in the notes here. I want y'all to, so everybody budgeted out their mortgage or their rent, their car note, gas, insurance, utilities, any type of tuition payments, right? You said I do no spend November and I was broke. Well, how was you broke on doing no spend November? Something ain't adding up, Myra. Okay. All right. So if you have budgeted out all the big things, I want you to go back to your budget. Go back to your budget, that number, and make sure you have accounted for going out. Be honest with yourself. Do you go out more than once a week? Okay. Anytime I go out to eat, I normally spend over $110. You said I had to go get a calculator. How depressing is this? No, this is real talk. Okay.
Got one.
The next thing we're gonna do, if y'all didn't do it with me, the next thing we're gonna do is figure out what your hourly rate is. Not what the job pay you, but what you worth. Don Shay said 14,000. Oh yeah, Don Shay, you got 1,000 kids. That makes sense. Don Shay got 10 kids. Don't ask, that's another story. Okay, she has a loving heart. She got 10 kids, so 14,000 makes sense. So listen, they say her math ain't math. So listen to what I'm saying. You say how, so can somebody help? Can somebody on here, hey, Danita, are you on TikTok too? Can you help that lady about the coaching thing? Thank you. All right, y'all, listen. So I want y'all to make sure, I want y'all to think about how many people go to the movies, how many people buy some outfits. You need to have some just whatever money. How many people got money for them to do whatever? How many people factor in money to blow every month? And it's just me.
I do now.
Don Shay, you do?
Yeah, I
So,
have to
Now
now.
that I got a raise.
my friend said, I got a couple coins. I want everybody to take 10%. And I know, listen, I'm not trying to listen. Don't get biblical on me. And just like, well, that's my tithe money. If you pay tithes, that should be in your budget as well. If you go to church and you believe in paying tithes, that should be in your budget. But I want you to take 10% of your money and say, this is me money. It don't have to be earmarked for nothing. This is me money. See, one thing I learned from my mother, good old Vernita, right? And I used to be like, she was the worst to me when I was growing up. She was the worst person in the world. No, it's not hair and nails, y'all. It's not hair and nails. Hair and nails should be budgeted. Okay. My hair run me $200 a month. I pay monthly for my hair. My hair run me $200 a month. My nails run me about $160 a month because I tip. My nails is $160 a month. My hair is $200 a month. My eyelashes are about $215 a month.
Jesus.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Your nails
right.
is 160.
My nail, I go twice a week. But I'm talking about field and toes.
You mean
It's
every 2
$75.
weeks?
They still ain't showed me no price list, so I don't know what they charging me. They just tell me it's $75 and I keep paying it. And I give them a $5 tip. But what I'm saying is this, I need you to practice, put some she money in. Let me tell you something. For people who having problems on their job, you don't want to be there. Maybe it's just you tired of the job. You didn't learn how to, you didn't did the job as much as you want to do it or whatever it is. You want to learn, you want to feel more comfortable with your job, put some she money in there. My mother would tell me this. Now I'm not telling you, I'm going to give you this information, but I'm telling you, pay your bills first. My mother would pay herself first. Every paycheck, it wasn't about the kids. It wasn't about me or my brother. My mother would pay herself first. She said, I am the one getting up and going to this job every day.
Okay.
Huh? I'm the one dealing with these people's foolishness. I'm going to pay myself first. I learned how to budget from my mother. My mother did not market as she money. My mother would pick out something that she wanted to buy. My mother was a career woman, got degrees and everything. she would pick out something that she wanted to buy herself. And I swear on everything I love, when she started her budget, it wouldn't be, my mother had to pay the bills in the house. She didn't pay rent or mortgage. She paid the bills. She didn't even have to pay her car note. And she paid me and my brother's tuition. That was her duties in the house. But my mother would budget herself first. My mother would say, if this is the Louis Vuitton purse she wanted, so let's just say my mom got paid, I don't know, $3,000 every pay period. 1,200. It'd be 1,200 Louis Vuitton. And then that other 1,800, she figured it out every time. And I was like, who does that? I'm gonna pay all my bills first and then see what I have left. But now that I'm 42 and I have had numerous careers, and raised children, raised 4 kids and paying for tuitions and all that stuff, I understand when my mother paid herself first. When she had that, she may not like her job, but when she came back to work on Monday, she had a new Louis Vuitton bag that she would put up on her desk in her office. And every time she thought about quitting, she would look at that bag. Now that was her motivation. Y'all know me, I'm gonna tell you, if you got to quit your job, if you don't like your job, let's find you something else. But that was her motivation. She would pay herself first. So I want everybody to put money in to pay themselves first. When you make it out this budget, I don't want you to go from what you have, what you get paid. We are listing the things that we need. So now that you have 10% to pay yourself and blow it on anything, if you got $200 as your she money, if you blow all $200 in one whop, that's your business. Be happy about it. If you blow $200 on candles, that's your business. That's going to help you keep going. Get you some she money involved. Now, so everybody got their budgets worked out, right? They added in their she money. They added in all their little extracurricular activities, right? Round that number up. Round that number up to the next 100. So if it's 2,374, it's going to be 2,300. Let's round it up because I like to work with even numbers, right? So you saying, I know I need 2,300, right? I'm going to give you about 10 seconds. How many people, I guess they want 10 seconds. Let me take a drink of water. I be saying 10 seconds. That's what the people who come to my workout be complaining. They tell me, you be talking about, we got 30-second rest. And anything I know, we back on the floor. That's how I count, man. The business. Hold on, y'all. Ooh, there's some good purified water. Hold on. You know, y'all like, damn, she make all that money. She ain't got no cups. Mind your business. I live alone. Okay. I drink out of all my stuff. Don't come over here and ask for nothing. Bring your own beverage. All right. I've been wanting to drink out of my own jug all my life. And that's what I do. That's my business. So now, how many people don't make enough money once they put down everything they're supposed to pay? How many of y'all realize y'all don't make enough money?
I have a question, Coach Misty.
That's Eric. Who is that? Oh, Don Shay, what's up?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so at my job, I'm guaranteed an extra 16 hours a week in overtime, right? But do I budget for that or do I just budget for my base pay?
If you are guaranteed an extra 16, first of all, are you going to take that 16?
I take it every week, yeah.
Okay. Me, I would budget my base pay. Listen,
Base
y'all,
pay?
when y'all count out your money, child support, budget your base pay. Child support is surprise money. I don't give a damn if you're getting it for the last 12 years. Something could happen. Child support is surprise money. Income tax returns, because y'all been letting these people with baby hair and 6-inch nails do y'all tax returns. Y'all tax returns now is surprise money. I'm just saying. CME taxes will be open January 3rd. I'm just saying. Listen, child support is surprise money. Your bill should not be based on child support. None of your money. You should take child support out of your thing. If you are counting child support or alimony, that is, you said I never heard back from the IRS on my taxes. That's what I said. Stop letting people, anyway. So letting these folks on Instagram do your taxes. Okay. All right. Child support is surprise money. Alimony is surprise money. The only money that you are guaranteed until you get fired is the money that you go out and make. Do not count overtime. You see what I'm saying? Do not count overtime. So I got a lot of people in the comments saying, I don't make enough. I would be short $387. I don't make enough. Let me tell you how to sleep good at night. Stop depending on surprise money. I never depended on surprise money. If it come, it come. I'm like, oh, wow, that's here. Thank you, Jesus. And that's just that. Some of y'all sitting up here waiting on y'all income taxes to pay off major bills. Do not mess up y'all money. Some of y'all done already did it, Lord. Do not mess up y'all money and think that when your taxes come, you gonna catch up on bills. You don't know how many people I done talked to that had did that, even when I had my own tax service. How many people did that? It was like, oh, I'm late on my rent because I did a lot for Christmas. So when my tax money come, I'm gonna do da-da-da-da-da, and their tax money don't come. And now you in the pickle. So if you are watching this and you are saying, I'm gonna use my tax money to catch up on these bills, and you are intentionally falling behind waiting on tax money, baby, figure out another plan. So all of my people who say they short, let's get into that. All right, whatever amount you are short, I want you to multiply that. If you are short 387 a month, I need you to multiply 387 times 12, because we're gonna figure out where to get this other money from right now. Whatever you are short monthly, multiply that by 12. Okay? I'm gonna wait, because we're gonna figure out how to get this coin. Friend said 1 year the IRS took $4,000 a year. My child graduated college. I was done with them then. Ayana, ain't you the one that said you don't file tax? You know what? That's none of my business. Ayana turned that camera off too. How much you don't file her damn taxes? Okay. All right, y'all. So how many people got some money they need to make? You can just raise your hand. The thing will pop. Okay, everybody got some money. Okay, everybody has some money that they need to make up. All right, so I'm not saying this. Everybody is not meant to be a business owner. Let me go and get that out. Everybody ain't meant to have a business. Everybody ain't meant to be a boss. I'm just saying that. I'm not saying you don't have boss qualities. What I'm saying is this life ain't for everybody. The way the economy works, some people have to be business owners and other people have to be employees. You understand what I'm saying? So, but that still don't mean that you can't find other ways to get this coin. You can be, so do y'all understand that you can be self-employed and still not be a business owner? Everybody understand that?
Make it make
Yeah.
sense.
Make it make sense, Tamika? You can be an Uber driver. Uber drivers are not business owners, but they still self-employed. To me, I don't call people, listen, I don't call people a boss until you got people on payroll. So all these chicks out here talking about, oh, I'm a boss. Who is depending on you? Who depending on you to pay their bills? Because if ain't nobody else depending on you to pay your bills, you don't know what a boss is. A boss is not flossing. Oh, this is a message. This is a message. A boss is not because you floss and you got the newest Mercedes. That means you got a Lexus, you got a Mercedes, and you got on the Louis Vuittons. A boss is, listen, when you are a boss, other people depend on you to live. Being a boss is not glamorous. Being a boss is hard. Okay? Being a boss can be stressful. But being a boss, the fact that I know people is waiting on me to pay them for the services they provide keeps me going, keeps me pushing. I'm not gonna go to sleep at 3 o'clock this morning. After we finish this class and we do whatever we're gonna do, baby, I'm gonna be up getting together stuff to send my daughter, sending payments to my trainers. I'm gonna be doing all of that. So please, don't be I'm here tomorrow, I'm a boss. Everybody ain't supposed to be a boss, and that's okay. Some people are meant to be employees. And that's what we need this world to do. But just because you're a boss don't mean you can't be self-employed. So that money that you needed to make, somebody tell me the money that you need to make times 12, how much is it? Somebody put it in the comments. We're going to use that. I'm going to use that as an example. The money you needed to make times 12, you can just put it in the comments. The first person to put it in the comments. So Myra says she needs $7,200 a year to make ends meet. $7,200. I'm assuming this is minus her surprise money. $7,200. Okay, so let's do this. 4644 a year. All right. So these are, we're gonna use these small numbers for now, but we're gonna do this bigger. So I'm gonna get to my business owners. How many people know what their hourly rate is? How many people know what their hourly wage is? Huh? How many people know what their hourly wage is? Myra, you did the exercise with me online. Monique, you did it.
I did
No,
not.
not what you get paid, not what your job pay you. How many people did that hourly wage exercise with me? So let's just take the person who said they had to do 7,200. Okay, let's take the person who said 7,200. All right. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys so you can actually see my calculator. Hold on, y'all. Let me share my screen. All right, let's do this. So you're gonna take the money that you said that you were, hold on, there's a lot of shit going on. Hold on, y'all. Let me move this up here. All right, so y'all can see, everybody can see my screen? Yes, no, maybe so?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Yes.
That's how we gonna do this. So somebody said they needed $7,200 in a year, right? To make up. So I'm gonna take that 7,200, I'm gonna divide it by 50. So whatever money you need to make up, this is for all my people who are employees that are not interested in being a business owner. We still gonna use the same formula. If you are a business owner, do it a little different. But if you are an employee and you are not interested in being a business owner, but you need to get some more money, let's do it. 7,200 divided by 50. Okay, I didn't do 52 weeks because you take 2 weeks vacation at work. You need to take 2 weeks vacation if you're doing a gig. So that's $144 a week. Now, most people who work have at least 10 hours extra a week that they can do something else. So let's go ahead and divide this number by 10, because I'm gonna say, hey, I got 10 hours a week that I could do something else. I can drive Lyft for 10 hours. As long as you are making $14.40 per hour driving Lyft, let's just round it up to 15. As long as so if somebody say, you know what, I'm gonna drive Uber or Lyft for 10 hours, as long as I'm making $15 an hour, you can easily make that driving Lyft or Uber. or doing Instacart for them 10 hours of working. So let me talk to my people who are thinking about doing gig work. You might have 10 hours that you do Uber, but you're not going to be driving for the full 10 hours. So you really need to make more than $15 per hour that you scheduled yourself to drive if you are doing gig driving, okay? Or doing Instacart. You might say, I'm gonna do 5 hours on Saturday, 5 hours on Sunday, but you might sit and you might only drive 4 hours and have to sit an hour. So make sure you're making more than that 15, okay? So they say you need to make $15 an hour. So for the 10 hours you schedule, you need to make $15 an hour. So let me ask y'all this question, and I'm gonna leave my calculator up here because I'm gonna show y'all something else. At 7,200, that sounded like a lot of money to make up, right? Where I'm gonna get this money from? But when I broke that 7,200 down to 1,440, did that sound a lot better? That sounded manageable, right? This is how we gonna do. Now, my business owners, where you at? We're gonna use that same thing. Let's figure out your hourly wage. Somebody, anybody, tell me how. I'm gonna stop sharing real quick. I need somebody to tell me how much money they are going to make in 2023. Not what you want to make, not what you hope to make, not what are you going to make in 2023 as a business owner? What are you gonna make? Somebody put it in the comments for me. Somebody on TikTok said 50,000 as a business owner. Tell me what you are going to make. I need one person to give me a number in the comments. I'm about to tell you how to figure out. So okay, Detroit Red said 200,000. 200,000. So we're gonna go ahead and figure it out. I want you to flip the page. If you are an entrepreneur or if you're a future entrepreneur, I don't care if it's 20,000 you're gonna make in 2023 or 2 million. We're gonna use the same formula, and I'm gonna show you how your hourly rate go, and I'm gonna show you how to price your stuff out. I'm gonna show you how to price. I'm gonna show you how to start with your price list. We about to do this right now. All right, I'm gonna use 200,000 and I'm gonna use 100,000, okay? Or it could be half of it. Somebody said I'm gonna make 178,546. So everybody who's putting these comments on TikTok, all this other stuff, we can play with this calculator all day long, but we about to figure out what the plan is for this money. I don't know what y'all thought this class was gonna be, but we about to get that plan together right now. This is what I do with my business clients, my coaching clients. Y'all gonna get a plan together right now. I don't care if it's just the outline. We're gonna get this together right now. All right, so who said that they were going to do, let's do 150,000. I did 200,000 before. So I'm gonna share my screen. Hold on, y'all. Let me share my screen. Hold on. Okay. All right, so business owners, let's get it, let's go. Okay, so let me go ahead and make this big. All right, so let's say I'm gonna make $150,000. What's rule number one? We use how many weeks? 50, not 52. You need to have 2 weeks vacation even as a business owner. I learned that the hard way over the last 2 years. I wasn't taking no vacations. It was ridiculous. So 150,000 divided by 50. That's $3,000 a week. You like, but no. So that's $3,000 a week. You like, yikes, who's gonna do that? If you are a brand entrepreneur, if this is your first year in business, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care who get on the internet and tell you you can have a 4-hour work week. I don't care what the New York's bestseller is saying you can have a 4-hour work week. You can have a 2-hour work week and make $1 million. That's because they got a staff of people, a team of people doing the work for them. Trust and believe that. If you are, listen, if you are, you said we can't see the screen on TikTok. No, friend, because I'm on my platform, but I put the video that I'm doing with them up on YouTube tonight. So listen, y'all, 150,000 divided by 50 is 3,000 a week.
Mhm.
I'm gonna tell y'all, as a brand new business owner, you need to do 50 hours within your week. But we're gonna talk about that. So I'm gonna divide this number, this 3,000 by 50 hours.
Mhm.
Boom. Now your hourly rate is $60 an hour. Okay? $60 an hour. That ain't bad. You working for yourself, $60 an hour. Also understand that this money is pre-tax, $60 an hour. You sell a service. That means an hour's worth of work need to be $60. Let me break this down to you, okay? When I first started doing readings, I had my readings for $25 for 10 minutes. The way my schedule was set up, it would only allow me to get 4 readings within an hour until I figured how to do my schedule. So I would normally get 4. So if my hourly wage was 60, I'm gonna work 50 hours a week, right? Now understand, my 10-minute readings was the lowest price point I had at the time. All my other readings shot up. But even if I did 3 readings in 1 hour, I worked 30 minutes out that hour, I made $75. Guess what? I'm hitting my $60 an hour.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, if you look at my price list now, my longest reading I have is $165. My 10-minute reading is $35. So I want you to take, if you already have a price list out, I want you to take your highest product or service and your lowest. I want you to add them together. You might have some stuff in the middle, divide them by 2, $100 an hour. So with the price list I have, I should average $100 an hour, right?
Mhm.
Depending on how people book. If a person booked my highest reading, which is 165, I done made enough money for almost 2 hours plus. So I should average at least $100 an hour. This is how you figure out if your price list makes sense. So for all my spiritual people who out here doing readings for $5, you are never gonna make $150,000. Period. You're not. Okay? Make it make sense. All right? Make it make sense. Even when I do, let me show y'all something else. I'm about to put out some mini readings, some private mini readings for 5 minutes. Even if I do 12:25, how many 5-minute readings can I get in an hour, y'all? How many 5-minute readings can I get in an hour? Anybody? Y'all can shout the answer out. How many
2.
5-minute readings can I get in an hour? If they was come back to back, I could get 12. Let's just say I take a break. I could at least get
Get 12.
10. I could do 12, right?
Yes.
Let's just say, you know what? I need a little break. Let's just say at most I get 10, right? Even if I get 10, listen, with the $12.25 at 5 minutes, remember my hourly rate is only what? $60, right? How many times? Let's do 60 divided by 12.25. I only need to do 5 readings, 5-minute readings to hit that $60. That can come quick. 12.25 is a low price point. People are gonna jump on that. Anytime when I did that 11/11 special, y'all damn near broke my internet. Y'all broke my website. You hear what I'm saying? This is how you price this stuff. So at the least, if I do 5 readings per hour, that's 25 minutes out of an hour. I still got 35 minutes to pray, meditate, watch TV, eat lunch. I'm still gonna hit that $60. But we all know y'all gonna jump on that 12.25 special. Y'all gonna jump on that 12.25 special real quick. Y'all gonna pounce on that thing.
Amen.
So Norm, she said, amen. I can't take it. So when I do that 12.25, I normally get about 10 of them per hour. Guess what? Boom. I'm at 122.50. Guess what? I only needed to make $60 per hour. So I have an overage of 62.50, which means if I take a nap in the middle of the day, if I block my schedule off for a day, I'm still hitting what I need to make hourly. I'm still hitting my money. Okay? Friend, talking about I was almost on Cash App just now. Y'all better not see me no 12.25 talking about I want a 5-minute read. Let me put it on the site first. Okay? I just want to show y'all that. So now that I stopped sharing, I want y'all to do that exercise. I'm gonna give y'all 3 minutes. I'm gonna give y'all 3 minutes, and I want you to put in the comments if you haven't already started. What is your hourly rate? And then we're gonna work out a plan on how to get it. Friend, you just want the friend. I'm not giving you, I don't have a description on you for no man. So I just want the description of the man. I don't see him yet. Because God ain't brought him into your life yet. Jesus Christ.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm a cosmetologist. I get paid daily. Now on my booking site, it tells me how much I make per hour after doing, on an average. So my question is, there's some days I don't have like a lot of people, and then there's some days that I have an influx of people. So it's kind of hard to gauge.
So here's the deal. The hourly wage, and I'm gonna answer whoever comment that was, I'm gonna answer y'all, or I'm gonna try to get to y'all real quick. The hourly wage is to help you set your price list. The only thing we worried about is what the end of the week say. So if you need to make $3,000 by the end of the week, now y'all, I just broke that down just to show y'all how I can take the different readings, whether it's a $35 reading or $12.25 or whatever, it's all gonna add up. And I got a little time to buy back my time. We're gonna talk about that. I wouldn't get caught up in, I wouldn't be looking at, oh God, did I make $60 this hour? Did I make $75 this hour? Oh God, now I got to make $150 next. Don't get caught up in that. This is to help you set your price list. Mm-hmm. This is to help ensure that every hour you work and you averaging at least $60 an hour. A lot of y'all who sell products, especially services, you don't charge enough. A lot of y'all products, y'all don't know how to multiply time. Y'all don't multiply times 3 or 3.5 to get your money. A lot of y'all is eating up the shipping costs. This turned into a business coaching class, didn't it? A lot of y'all is eating the shipping costs to try to keep your customers going. No, they pay to ship stuff all the time. You gonna have them pay that shipping cost too. Get out of here. Okay. So if Myra, I wouldn't get caught up on the hourly, just as long as whatever you have turns into at the end of the week. So if you need 3,000 a week, just as long as whatever that is you did turn into 3,000, and that's fine. If what you want every week is not adding up, you either need to change the prices, or you need to go to your clients and ask them what else can you create another service to provide them.
Well, that's what my lactation class is, in the cosmetic formulation, to start formulating products to generate more money. Got you.
So right. So if you doing a business and you saying, Coach Misty, this just ain't working, you need to add on something. Let me say this and say that. If you have a business and you sell a product, you should offer a service. And if you sell a service, you should offer a product. Okay. Danita said I need to get my doggone journals out there. I need a workbook for the classes, which I do. And I'm working on the book of Misty. That's the product. I write books. So I'm working on the book of Misty, 101. My philosophy on 101 things, starting with your baby daddy. That's going to be the book name. Okay. Listen. So somebody said they didn't know how to get it. So this is what we're going to do. Again, how much money? So I'm going to run through this one more time. I'm not going to pull up the calculator. Decide how much money you are going to make in 2023. Decide. I just wanted to get this out the way. Then we're going to go back and figure out a plan to get some money in 30 days. Decide how much money you're going to make in 2023. That's step number 1. Okay. Once you decide, now I had somebody in the comments say, hey, I didn't do 50 weeks. I did 48 because I need 4 weeks off. That's your business. If you know you need 4 weeks off, if you want to take off a week every other month, if you want to take a whole month off, that's your business. So I use 50 because normally when you in corporate America, you work 50 weeks. If you need 48, if you want to use 48, use whatever number you want to. So take the amount divided by the number of weeks. And then I want you to be real with yourself. How much time do you have to dedicate to your business? I always tell people, if you are a brand new entrepreneur, if you are in year 1 of your business, you need to focus on 50 hours. That don't mean 50 hours of slaving. That 50 hours includes research, marketing. It includes networking, okay? I'm working even when I ain't working. This class, so because I'm in my 2nd year of business with my workout group, I only do 30 to 40 hours a week with my workout group. But because this is my 1st year as Coach Misty, I have 50 hours dedicated towards Coach Misty, okay? 50 hours. Now, I'm gonna talk about this too. Out of them 50 hours, I'm able to buy back some of my time. That's deep. Y'all ready to talk about that? Buying back your time?
Hold up.
What'd you say, Tamika?
Hold on. I'm trying to get the 60. Okay, I'm saying 60,000. I know I'm not no entrepreneur or not.
Friend,
Like
I'm gonna share my screen. We about to do it for you real quick. All right, hold on, y'all. Let me share my screen. Let me get Tamika together real quick. All right, Tamika, how much was it?
60,000.
60,000. Now,
Yes.
is this including your wages at your job?
I'm assuming that's what I'm.
No. Outside of your job, how much do you need extra outside your job?
To what? Break even?
Or to break even, or what do you want? Not even to break even. We got to listen. We got to stop breaking even and saying what it is that we want. That's what we're doing. That's how we live in the way we live in, because we always worried about breaking even. So Tamika, how much money do you want in 2023?
Oh, okay. Well, I say
Between
about
your
7.
job and you being a motivational speaker, how much is it? Come on,
My
Tamika.
lady,
Come on, Tamika.
what you say now? 80,000. I need 80 racks. Yes, Lord.
Baby, I love Tamika. All right, Tamika, listen. I'm not going to ask you what you make at your job, because I believe that you can make 80,000 as a speaker. In addition to whatever you're making at your job, I believe in you that much. So we're going to say 80,000. Now, Tamika, you work a lot of hours at your job. We're going to take that 80,000 and we're going to divide it by 50 weeks. That's 1,600 a week. Tamika, how many hours do you have to work towards this business? I want you to be honest. Is it 15 hours? Is it 20 hours?
24 hours.
24 hours a week that you can dedicate to your business in addition to what you work. Okay, so we got that 1,600. I'm gonna divide it by 24. $67 an hour. This is what it's telling me, Tamika, is that if somebody went, not if, because I believe in you, friend, when somebody hire you to come out and speak, and they say, how much are you charged, Tamika? We have a 2-hour event. You may not speak, listen, you may not speak for 2 hours. You might only speak for 15 to 20 minutes. But if your presence is requested for 2 hours, this I used to do when I was a stand-up comedian. If your presence is requested for 2 hours, you're going to tell them at the least that you charge $134, and that's nothing. We ain't going to tell them that. But it would be $134 for you to come speak, or you want to be cute, just say $140, right? It's $140 for me to come and speak at your event. Because even though you're only speaking for 15 minutes or 30 minutes, they want all their speakers there when the event starts and when the event ends. So really, let me break this down to you. Tamika, if you do a 2-hour event, they want you there before the event starts. So let's add another 30 minutes, and people gonna want to talk to you and take your picture when the event ends. So let's just go ahead and say that's going to be 3 hours. Somebody said, let's just round it up to $70 an hour. Right, it sounds cute. So 70 times 3, Tamika, it costs $210 or $215 for you to come out.
Watch out now.
You ain't got to tell them how you got to that number. It's $210 for you to come. And that's local. Huh? Who want me to be their manager? And that's local.
It's like 200 a speaking event.
Huh?
Most speakers make 200 an event.
Right. When I was a stand-up comedian and I did in town, when I did shows in town, if I had to do 15 minutes, you was paying me $350 to do 15 minutes. 15 minutes. I would get on stage. And people were like, Dad, you make $350 for 15 minutes. No, I made $350 in 3.5 hours because I was there before the comedy show. And because I'm the featured comedian, I go right up before the headliner. I had to wait until all these other non-funny, I ain't gonna say that. It's too early. I ain't gonna say that. I had to sit through all this other foolishness. They tell me, oh yeah, you was funny. Thank you, friend. I had to sit through all this other foolishness and then had to get on stage. So I've been here for 3 hours or 3.5 hours. So that $350 is not for 15 minutes. That's for 3.5 hours. Okay. All right. Does everybody have that portion down? Okay. Let's talk about buying back your time. Okay. So I have 50 hours a week I dedicate towards CME, right? I dedicate 30 hours a week towards my other business. And I got a tax office opening up. If you add up the number of hours in a week, I wouldn't have no time to do nothing, right? How many hours we got in a week? This is something else. I want my business owners, listen, I want my business owners to get to understand 24 times 7. We need to get out of the whole ordeal. Write 168 on your paper. Write 168 on your paper, because not only are you going to make an actual budget with money, we already did that, you're going to make a time budget. You need to know where your time is going. Okay. So how many people think that I'm working 50 hours a week on that, doing like a whole 50 hours and I'm working and I'm doing 20 or 30 hours on BAW, and the tax prep office is going to be probably a full 40. So if I did all that 50, 40, that's 90 plus this 30, that'd be 120. That means I only got 48 hours in a week for me. How many people think that I'm doing all that? Some of y'all like, I really think you do, sis, because you be working. I'm not, because I buy back my time. So remember we went to that hourly rate, right? Now I'm at the, I hate this thing keep on holding my hand up. I'm at the point where I can pay somebody to do stuff, okay? So I have a daughter who works for me. She works about, she's supposed to work 20 hours a week. I pay her like she worked 20 hours a week. She really worked about 10, but it's okay because I don't want my grandbaby in daycare. But we gonna have to ramp her duties up. So I pay her for 20 hours a week. I pay her $20 an hour, right? I pay her $20 an hour for 20 hours a week. How much is that, y'all? $400 a week?
Right.
Right? But guess what? I'm buying back my time. My hourly rate is 60. Right? The money, the time that I pay her, I'm buying back 20 hours of my time every week by paying her 20. Even with the work that she is doing, I'm still going to generate that income. That's who's sending y'all out them emails with the little colorful backgrounds. That ain't me, because y'all have the same background every damn week. That's her to send out the little emails with the colorful backgrounds. She's gonna start posting more on my thing, on my Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that. So the things that I'm giving her to do is still generating income, and I'm able to take 20 hours off of that 50. Now I only do work for 30 hours, huh? When I put these videos up and y'all go on YouTube and Facebook and see them and it's split up and y'all like, oh my God, I need a reading. I pay my son $150 a week to do that. Well, I mean, I pay for his tuition and stuff, so he can pay $150 a week to cut up videos, right? I'm buying back what? I'm buying back almost 3 more hours from him. So let's just say I'm buying back 22 hours of my time every week. Now I'm down to 28 hours. Now I'm not getting burnt out. I have a cleaning lady that come every week. I ain't gonna tell you what I pay her, because some of y'all gonna want to fight me. But I got a cleaning lady that come every week. I'm gonna just tell you, I pay her $150 every week. Every Saturday she comes. She clean up for 2.5 hours. And y'all like, hold on, sis. You paying her about $75 an hour. No. How long would it take me to clean up my house from top to bottom? It would take 3 days for my big ass to do it.
Yeah, you do about a job. I used to be a professional cleaning lady. You're on it. Go ahead.
Yeah. It would take me 3 days to do what she do. Baby, she mop her way out the doors. I ain't had me down laughing. Baby, my cleaning lady, she mop her way all the way out the door. I swear to God. Okay? She leave no surfaces untouched. She literally mops her way out the door. It would take me 2 to 3 days to clean the way she do. It would probably take me 12 hours to do what she do every week in 2.5. I'm buying back my time. You hear me? So I want everybody to list ways they can buy back their time. Go. Everybody listen. And everybody to write back ways they can buy back their time. Right now, you know what your hourly rate is. As long as you are paying, listen, as long as you are paying less than what your hourly rate is, you are buying back your time. Okay? So when you are looking for other people to help you, some of y'all need virtual assistants. Some of y'all need people to do marketing for you. Hell, some of y'all want me to do coaching. Some of y'all want to do coaching with me, but maybe you can't justify spending the $333 a month or the $84 a week or whatever the case may be. But when you do coaching with me, guess what Coach Misty do? Coach Misty do research for you. Coach Misty done made websites and landing pages, and I know who to go to get your social media posts. So everything that might take you 5-10 hours to do in research, I'm gonna give it all to you. Where Benita at? I got a coaching client on here. Benita, you still on here? She might have had to go to sleep. Benita, where you at? Where Benita at?
I'm
She
here.
right there. Benita, you ain't
Yeah.
gotta put your camera on. So Benita, can you just give a little bit of, just tell them a little bit of your experience with the coaching?
Yes, I found out like I said, business that I wanted to go and start. I started 2 different businesses since November. I have did some social media posts, and I'm getting ready to start a CPC medical coding class. So if anybody's interested,
Y'all that want to go into medical coding, she right here. She got a Black woman with her own CPC medical coding. But when we did the research, when I went online, we spent about an hour, 15 minutes online. How long do you think that would have took you, Benita, if you had to find that information yourself?
Oh, probably weeks.
Benita, I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, Benita, thank you. Benita, you can mute yourself now. Benita said weeks. Huh? So Benita, I'm the coach. I coach her, and we do the business coaching. So since November, we done got the 2 businesses up and started, social media posts, websites being built. So the information I gave her in an hour and 15 minutes would have took her weeks. Why? Because I already knew where to go. I had approved vendors that I use. I know a lot of stuff a whole bunch of stuff about business. Other than being a serial entrepreneur, I also have a master's degree that I like to pull out sometimes. I have an MBA. So this is what I do. So I'm talking about buying back your time. You have to justify what it is, okay? So how many people? Some people, I need 3 people to tell me how they're gonna buy back their time real quick. Because now we're gonna make a plan on how to get some money in 30 days. I need 3 people to tell me how they're gonna buy back their time. Y'all need to get creative with this. Some of y'all who got babies and girls, Miss Val sleep. Val. Baby Val knocked out. Val gone. We gonna send Val to replay. Baby Val got Val, don't be jumping up. Val, that sleep got good to you, Fred.
It was.
Baby Val, you sleep sophisticated as hell. Val was It's okay, Val. Listen. Somebody said get the teens to run the social media. Yes or no? Yes or no? All right, y'all. Somebody said pre-schedule posts for social media posts. Okay, that's a way to buy back your time. Another way to buy back your time is to find somebody who would do it for $20 and then do it for the rest of the month. Hire a producer for my podcast, an editor for my YouTube channel. Yes, ma'am, buy back your time. I need one more person. And then we're going to make a plan. We're going to make this plan plain and simple. One more person. Somebody on TikTok, tell me how you going to buy back your time. The only thing that I'm missing is somebody to cook for me. I got my son here now, and he cooks for me until he go back to school. I just need one more person to cook for me. Anybody else will tell me how to buy back your time. We're going to go ahead and wrap this class up. I did not realize I started it at 8:30. Get a housekeeper. There it is. There it is. Buy back your time. All right, y'all. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. We got to do this. You got to flip the paper over.
Okay.
Wait. You told us
Come
to
on,
write
Myra.
down 168. What was that for?
That's how many hours you have. I'm gonna tell you, that's how many hours you have in a week. When you are a business owner, I need y'all to get out the 9 to 5. You can work 8 hours in a day. They don't have to be 8 hours consecutively. You need to know yourself. How many hours can you concentrate? I used to be on a 90-minute thing. Every night I would focus on one thing for 90 minutes and then I take a break. Right? I would focus on one thing for 90 minutes and then I take an hour break. I used to do that. Now I know I work from 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. I work really well. Why? Because ain't nobody asking for no damn readings. Not, I'm just saying, I love y'all. But my schedule ain't open after 10 o'clock. So 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. I'll be emailing my daughter. I know she's like, what the hell? I'll be emailing my daughter. I'll be emailing some of y'all.
I
Some
thought you
people
was
who
a
are my
teacher.
team. Huh?
I thought you was a teacher.
Girl, I did that for 7 weeks. I retired.
Oh, you did?
I retired from teaching. God told me I had a job to do. And I did it for 7 weeks. And God told me when it was time to pack my stuff up, I did. Right then and there. I sent
I
a
didn't
letter.
see her before and after picture when she had the wig on, and then she took an after picture. That was
And the
enough.
wig was off. Listen, whatever I did, I touched some of them kids' lives. God didn't tell me I was gonna finish out the school year. He just told me to start. So that's what I did. I touched some kids' lives. I gave them my TikTok. I'm gone. I'm name and feed that thing. No, ma'am. No.
You gave the kids your TikTok?
Yes, that's what I knew I was gonna quit. I put it on the board. I put it on the board. When I said, hey, everybody, go follow me at official coach Misty. I'm Misty D. Scott on Instagram. I had already packed up my desk. Yes. They jump. Yeah, the kids will jump in my live from time to time. Till my Miss Scott come back. They
how
text
old
me.
are
I tell
they?
them I love them. Huh?
How old are the kids?
7th grade.
Oh, okay.
They was gonna find my OnlyFans any damn way. Okay, anyway, let's get back on task. No, I taught for 7 weeks. So in my mind, I'm still an entrepreneur. I was just there, Lord. I had to listen. Some things you got to finish. I used to be a teacher. I was an 8th grade. I was the Algebra 1 teacher for a year. Then I went and taught 5th grade. I was a 5th grade math teacher. 5th. Taught 5th grade. They funny. I like 5th graders. They're hilarious. They big, but they still babies. And then I had a friend who said, hey, I need somebody to come teach math. And I turned her down all summer. And God woke me about my sleep. He said, the things I give it to you, and I can take them away. You got to go to that school. And I said, yes, Lord. And I picked me out an interview outfit. I went to that interview and I was Coach Misty all day long. I didn't have on, hey, how are you? I ain't do none of that. The same way y'all see me on the line, the same way I was in the interview. I told them people, if you hire me, either you were thoroughly impressed or you hard up, or a combination of both. I got a call before I made it home that they wanted to proceed with the next steps with the hiring process. They was hard up. Okay. I went and I left, and that was that. And the kids will forever remember me, huh? I'm Coach Misty. All right, y'all. We're gonna do it. So the 168. What I want y'all to do is that if you are an entrepreneur, I want you to budget out that 168 a week. The first thing I want you to do, remember I said my mother paid herself first. I want you to determine how many hours a week you want for yourself, that you need for you. Not for your kids, not for your spouse, for you. How many hours at 168? I'm gonna do that real quick. How many hours do you need for you on a 168? That's number one. Take them off. If you say, hey, I need 2 hours a day to decompress, then you need to take 14 hours off of that. Remember, 168 is 24 times 7. I'm not telling you. So when y'all take my manifest class, hint, when y'all sign up for my manifest class or you buy a raffle ticket, then I'm going to go into thorough. That's why I 2-day class. And we're going to break this down for real, from the rooter to the tutor about how to manifest people, places, and things. And things include money. Okay, so I'm giving y'all like the rundown version. So how many hours do you need for yourself? 10. Okay, how many, and I'm not gonna say y'all kids next. How many hours do you need to make money? Is it 40? Is it 50? Is it 30? You take that off. So if I was, for me, I need about 2 hours of, no, I'm lying. I need about 3 hours a day because I like to take power naps. So I need 21 hours. So I'd have 161 minus 21. Whatever I had left, then I would say, okay, I probably work a good solid 40 hours a week on my businesses. I'll subtract 40 from that. After you have you and that bag out the way, then you start adding in other people and other things, kids, spouses, however, whatever. Then you add them into that, okay? You add that time into that. And you see how many hours you really have. For all of my people who have full-time jobs, and you're thinking about starting a business, this is a great exercise for you to do. And when you do, don't just say, you do the 168 minus how much time you need, then minus your full-time job. And don't just put 40 hours. I want you to count 10 hours a day because you got to go to work and get home. So if you have a full-time job and you work a regular 40 hours a week, I want you to subtract 50 hours and then see how much time. Then subtract the time for your kids. I don't know what's gonna come first, your spouse, your kids, or that business. So whatever come next in that hierarchy, that's what you subtract next. Okay, and this to tell you how much time you really have for a business. Okay, should this be a part-time business? Do you need a partner to help you with some things because you only got 12 hours a week in real life? That's how that works. So once you take my manifest class, somebody said, what if you work from home? Even though you work from home, listen, if you're working on your job, then work your job. Do not build a business while you at work, because that's how you're gonna lose your damn job. I promise you that.
True.
Do not build a business while you at work. If you have to work on your business while you at work, you use your lunch break and your breaks. Okay, I don't care how much you try to stay into it. Once you start building your own thing, your mind is going to take off into another direction and your work is going to suffer. Okay, so please do not build a business on the clock. That's not because I'm like some type of HR queen. I'm just telling you from experience. Because if you listen, if you do that and you end up losing your job, you're going to have to accelerate your business plans, which is going to, that could throw you into a whirlwind. So please do not build your business at work. All right, let's go ahead and get to this money. How much money y'all want in 30 days? Okay, so let me say this. This has to be an amount. This is small time manifest. This has to be an amount that you have received before on your own, not an income tax amount, not a lawsuit settlement. This has to be an amount that you have generated on your own before. So let's take the highest amount of money that you've made in a 30-day period and let's do it again. Let's do it again. Do it again. Yes, let's do it again. All right, take a new sheet of paper, flip it over, write that amount of money on the top. We ain't got to budget it out or nothing. Just write that amount of money. We are going to have this money by January 19th, 2023. Write that down. January 19th, 2023. Yes, Tamika.
This is just some money you talk about, extra bread,
Yeah.
just extra bread.
Monday,
Yeah.
damn, I missed it. 9 o'clock.
Listen, this whole class is going to be, I'm going to put this on YouTube. So you got to be subscribed to my YouTube or go to my YouTube. I am Coach Misty. As soon as we finish this recording, give it about 10 minutes. I'm going to have, put it like this. This should be up on my YouTube by midnight because they got the process on YouTube. I'm going to have my son come and add it to the YouTube. And y'all can go back and watch it. Oh, good job, friend. Friend said I started my manager position at the tax office. Good job. So listen, y'all, the replay will be on YouTube, y'all. So listen, put the amount of money. This is an amount of money. Does it have to be money we earned or money that we received out the blue? I would rather it be money that you earned, because money that you receive out the blue, there wasn't a plan. That was a blessing. Well, it was a plan, but it was God's plan. I need this to be money that you earned before. See, I want you to walk in the feeling of knowing. So I always talk about the $10,000, right? March of 2020, I earned $10,000 in 30 days. But I had made my spiritual budget December 3rd of 2019 for $10,000. I knew exactly what to do with it. I knew exactly where every penny was going to go. I put that budget in a wallet of mine and I forgot about it. I let it go. I didn't think about, when I was working insurance, I didn't think about the $10,000. I didn't think about that every day. I didn't let that consume me. The only number that I was worried about was the number 30. And you say, well, Misty, why the number 30? Because I knew if I didn't do nothing else when I was at work, I needed to make 30 outbound calls a day. That's it. 30 outbound calls a day. I had broke that $10,000 down in 2 activities, and that's what we about to do now. We're going to take that money and figure out how to get it. And so 30 outbound calls a day is nothing. That's nothing, right? So I told myself, as long as I make 30 outbound calls a day, I'm going to get whatever it is that I want. That's all I did. I had a little tally sheet every day. I hit my 30. I had to call 30 people, leave voice messages, talk, whatever it had to be. I go down my list and call my 30 people. My first month on the sales floor at AAA, I made $10,064. And the only thing I ever worried about was the 30 calls a day. That's it. All right. So we're gonna break it down like that. Everybody got their number written down. Everybody got their date. The date you're going to put on your paper is January 19th, 2023. Understand that you will receive this money on or by. That's important. You have to be on or by. So I'm gonna put it in the comments. Y'all have to be, listen, on or by 1/9/19/2023. You have to be open spiritually, mentally, and physically. You have to be open to that. Knowing, do not hold yourself to a certain date. This money could come tomorrow. This money could come in 2 weeks. But we know that this money is coming by January 19th, 2023, if you do what you say you're going to do. Huh? This is called accountability. Doing what you say you want to do. All right. I don't need to know how much money you put on your paper. All I need to know is you got an amount and you got June 19th, 2023. Everybody say in agreement? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
And I've
Cool.
budgeted.
What's going on? No, okay, you ain't got to budget it.
Okay.
I want you to do this. I ain't worried about you budgeting the money. The reason I wanted you to pick an amount that you have earned before is because I need you to be able to recall what you did to get the money before. We need to walk in that feeling and that spirit. This is where that manifestation come in, right? How did you feel? I know what I did when I earned that $10,000 in that month, right? I was still working a job. I respected all my lunch breaks. I didn't spend a lot of time talking to coworkers. I developed a system of who I was going to email and people I was going to call. Understand me? I was very pleasant. I educated people. I didn't sell them. I educated people. People like to be told and not sold. I learned that doing insurance. So I made sure on every call I educated. These are the behaviors that led me to making $102,000 my first year as an insurance agent. Those are the behaviors that so I want you to now list at least 4 behaviors that you can recall that 4 things you did when you had this money before. So we have to work in order to manifest. When you first start off manifesting, I need you to recall a memory from before. I need you to recall the feeling from before to work in that spirit, right? So like I tell people, a couple years ago, making $10,000 a month, it would have been crazy to me. Like, who doing that? Now that I do that repeatedly, every month it hit, bop, bop, bop. That's the minimum, right? Because guess what? I'm doing the same thing I did every month, and then I'm adding to it. I'm kicking it up a notch. You see what I'm saying? I know what it feels like to earn $10,000 a month. I live it, I walk it, I breathe it every day. All right? So it's very realistic. I mean, that's my reality. People say, well, how do you remain realistic when you manifest it? You create the reality. Stephanie is gone too. Stephanie sleep.
I'm not
Bless her,
sleeping.
Lord. You're not sleeping, Stephanie?
I'm not
Stephanie out of there too. We gonna get on off of here, y'all. It's 11 o'clock somewhere on the East Coast. Look, it's 11 o'clock on the East Coast. Stephanie said, come on, Stephanie. So listen, we gonna get off of here. Everybody write down 4 behaviors, 4 things you did when you were earning this money. Maybe you went to bed on time. Huh? Maybe you went to bed on time. Maybe you earned this money working overtime. Maybe you went and asked somebody about overtime. Okay, maybe you were, listen, when I make more money when I exercise in the morning. When I work out at 5:45 in the morning, I'm more productive during the day. I take less naps because my energy is, I'm doing that. So guess what? I got my big tail back in the 5:45 a.m. class because I got too many damn businesses. What's up, Don Shay?
Okay, I got a question. So my amount, the only things that I recall when I made that money, that was pre my husband's passing. So I was in autopilot. So do I need to now think of different ways to do it? Because I was able to work like crazy during that time because I shut out life. You know what I mean?
You mean that was before your husband's passing?
Yes. And so I was completely on autopilot.
Okay. Well, I don't want you to shut out life. I don't want to be detrimental for you. But I need you to utilize some of them older kids.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, you need to figure out ways to get that safeguard around you so that you can go on autopilot, even though he's not here anymore. All right.
Okay.
So does everybody have at least 2 behaviors on their paper? All right, Tamika, go ahead. What's your question?
What? No. I was just saying I had the 2
You
behaviors.
do. Okay, you got at least 2 behaviors on your paper. All right, so these are things that we can do. Are these things a goal or a task? So a task would be making 30 outbound calls. A goal would, like, it has to be something like that, something that you can do, right? So if you have those on, if you only got 2, it's okay. I'm gonna tell y'all how to make y'all statement. This is a money statement. This is a money manifestation statement. I'm gonna go ahead and type it in the chat for y'all as we're going. First of all, thank y'all for rocking with me. We're gonna go and get off this thing in about 2 minutes. All right, first you're gonna say I, and then you're gonna enter your name here. I am thankful for, and you enter your amount of money. I'm gonna put that in the chat. So it'd be I, Misty Scott, am thankful for $20,000. Now, don't put a period. I just want to put that I have received. Hold on, Lord. Let them use you. That I have received on or by 01/19/2023. All right. I, Danita K, am thankful for whatever amount of money that I have received on or by January 19, 2023. In exchange for, you're going to list the amount of money. In exchange for $20,000, I will do the following. You holding yourself accountable. This is, I will do the following. That's your next sentence. Hey, Iris, I want you to write this down, friend. Write this down. Write this on your paper. Iris says she's going to put it in the chat too. I love it. Hey, Iris Allen. Yeah, write it on your paper. In exchange for this money, I'm willing to do the following. This is when you write your task down. So for me, my task, I'm just giving y'all my task. My task would be to work out at 5:45 a.m. 4 times per week. Okay? That's one of my tasks. Task number two is to continue my midday manifest Monday through Friday. Midday manifest is so important to me, y'all, that I schedule my other appointments around it. Continue my midday manifest Monday through Friday. That's number 2 for me. Number 3 would be, this is another one, is to manage. This is just for me, y'all. This is stuff I need to work on. Manage my rest schedule. Okay? Manage my rest schedule. Make sure I'm getting enough rest. And number four would be, I need to create an outline for Book of Misty. Now, these are the 4 things I have for me. You need to have at least 3 or 4. Okay? On your last sentence, I want to say, Lord, and if you ain't with Jesus, you can say Lord/universe. I respect everybody or whoever you serve. Lord, I am thankful for everything. Because see, listen, you can't get no money if you're not grateful for what you got right now. God is not going to give you more than what you're grateful for. I am thankful for everything you have done for me today, tomorrow, and forever. I want you, this is a baby, listen, I want you to sign it. Listen, you need to have this, listen, you got to have an attitude of gratitude. You hear me? You got to have attitude of gratitude. You want a new car, be thankful for the one that you have. I'm not telling you to be stagnant. I'm not telling you not to dream big, but be thankful for what you have. You want a new body, be thankful for the one you have right now, because there's somebody out here that ain't breathing. Somebody that didn't wake up yesterday. Be thankful for what you have right now. Huh? Attitude of gratitude. Everybody got that written down? I got that in the notes? This is what I want you to do. I want you to read that statement. Listen, I want you to look at that, read that statement every night before you go to bed. read this statement every night before you go to bed. I want you to read it out loud every night before you go to bed. In the mornings, I want you to read it. As soon as you wake, as soon as after you open up your eyes, you thank Lord or whoever you talk to for waking you up, I want you to read that statement. You ain't got to read it out loud. You can read it silently. And when you take a lunch break or whatever you do, when you take that midday meal, I want you to look at that statement again. If you read it out loud at night, read it again in the morning, and just have it in front of you while you're doing your midday meal, your lunch, or whatever the case may be. I promise you, you will be able, listen, friend said, and you got to believe it and receive it. Well, here's the deal. Listen, if the only way you believe that this money is coming, if you follow what you said on that page. So by reading it out loud and having it posted somewhere, listen, whatever you told yourself you're going to do, you're going to start doing it on autopilot. I'm here to tell you, I've been on both sides of the fence, y'all. I have written my money manifestation out and it came true just like I said it was, because I did everything I said I was going to do. And I done written the money manifestation out. I didn't even told people I was going to do, and I didn't do nothing else that I was going to do in that list, and I didn't get it. I don't know nobody who wrote a money manifestation thing out and didn't do what they said they was going to do and still got the money. I don't know nobody. Keith Sweat said it, nobody. So you got to do what it say it's going to do. All right, y'all, listen.
Kind of like a
What?
vision board.
Huh?
Kind of like a vision board.
You said kind of like a vision board?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, no. So a vision board is when you cutting out the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
When you write a vision, when you do a vision board, because I done did a lot of vision boards. You know what? I don't know who this is, but I ain't got time to do these folks. They need to read what I'm on here for. Never mind. You know what? Praise God to whom my blessings flow. I ain't got time for that. Listen.
I'm just saying with the vision board, you're looking at it every day.
But you're not writing out a plan on how to get it.
Right.
You're just looking at objects. And guess what? Your subconscious mind still works. But your manifestation statements, the reason why I go for statements and not vision boards is because it holds you accountable. You get your wheels to turning on what exactly you need to do. You create a plan for that. That's why I do it. Eugenia, what's up? Eugenia,
Coach, can we have it in multiple places in our room?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Right. I used to have it on my back of my door, my main door, in my bathroom, by my bed, up here where I'm working at. You can put it around your house. Okay. You can put it everywhere.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Put it at work. All right, y'all. What questions y'all got? We're gonna go ahead and get off of here. Cause y'all tired. I thank y'all for I thank y'all for doing that. What else? Anybody got any questions?
Yeah, so I really enjoyed the class. Thank you, Coach.
You're welcome.
So for me, I'm not working per se because I'm schooling. So this budgeting, I was just wondering how it's going to fit me. I like the one of the last action we just did. I can do that, but I'm not working. Or would I apply this?
No, let's rephrase that. Eugenia, you're not working yet. Not getting income.
Huh?
So I know you're not employed, but that doesn't mean you're getting income. So here's the deal. Even when you are not working, you say how much money you want to make. Listen, so for my people who say, hey, I'm not working right now, how do I use this? Easy. You decide how much money you want to make that month, how much money you're going to make that month, and you budget it out from top to bottom till you have nothing left. So you've told God, the universe, whoever it is, I know exactly where this money is going. Allocate every dollar. Once you allocate that money, you make your statement now. Hey, I need to make XYZ LMNOP, Lord. Thank you for this money. And this is what I plan to do with the money. And that's how you create a plan. Guess what, y'all? This ain't nothing but a baby business plan for some of y'all. That's how you create the plan. Your brain, listen, God will tell you what to do. God will tell you the products. And if God don't tell you, maybe God will lead you to me. And I'll tell you what to do. What the product. It's so many ways you can make money. It's crazy. Right? But we got to get outside this box. Just because you're not, this really work for the people who don't work. You ain't got nothing but time. You got 168 hours to figure out how to be the next millionaire a week. That's a lot of damn time. You got 168 hours to make it happen. You hear me? Budget your time wisely. What other questions we have?
Thank you.
You're welcome, Eugenia, and you're gonna get this money, friend, because you're part of CME Tax Services. Mhm. Oh,
Yeah.
Who else, friend? Who else? Who else got a question?
Coach, can you add me back to the text messages for the tax class?
For who's this? Who said that?
Stephanie.
Okay, Stephanie, send me a text message and I'll put you on the email. All right, y'all. So listen, anybody else got a question?
I don't have a question, but I do got a question. I know that
Tamika.
we're not, you're not gonna do no group or something like that. But I was thinking, and you know, if like at the end of the January, somebody say, hey, this, and just tell a testimony. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, definitely. I definitely want to come back and well, here's the deal. I'm not doing a group after this one because Manifest 2023 is January 7th and 8th. Manifest is this on crack, cocaine. Manifest, that's a 2-day class. We'll be in person in Texas or online. Manifest, this is leading up to Manifest 2023. I'm gonna teach y'all how to manifest. I'm gonna teach you all of the principles of manifestation, including this is a portion of Manifest 2023. We just went through it kind of quick. You would have more time to work on it. You'd be able to show me your work during Manifest 2023 because we take more time to do it. So that's the reason why I'm not doing a group for this. But when I teach this class again, and I don't know what month that is, 3 months from now, I think it's 3 or 4 months from now, I will introduce business buddies. So business buddies will be for the people who have a business or want to start a business and they want to get into a small group. It'll be a 5-week boot camp for entrepreneurs. And we will work together as a group and you'll have access to me. We meet once a week and I will help y'all like I do my coaching clients. You just share the Zoom time with other folks. You don't have me one-on-one. But we're definitely, so January 19th, we're gonna mark that in our calendars because I want to know on or by January 19th, who got their money, who did what they were supposed to do, believed it to be true. Could you need to close your eyes and see yourself in possession of this money, but not holding the money. I know I got my little racks on racks. Okay. Not just this. I need you to see what you are doing to get the money. That's the message here. When you envision yourself with that 10,000, 7,000, whatever it is, I want you to see the service that you are providing in order to get that money. That's what you need to see, believe, and know. What you're doing to get it. If you're selling products, I need you to see yourself selling out. If you're offering a service, I need you to see yourself booked. Don't see yourself spending the money, see yourself earning the money. Okay? What other questions, y'all? I'm gonna take 2 more questions and then we're gonna go ahead and call it a day. What other questions y'all have? I got 2 more questions. Anybody? All right. Nope. All right, cool. So here's the deal. First of all, thank you. Y'all know this is a lot of information. I am going to put this replay up on YouTube, so we won't be doing no class replays. Don't worry about it. It'll be forever. You can go to YouTube and watch the whole thing as many times as you want to. That's one of my Christmas presents to you guys. If you are interested in doing Manifest 2023, and maybe you don't have the full funds right now, I am giving away, I said I was going to give away 4 tickets. I'm giving away 8 tickets. Well, let me take that back. We are raffling off 8 tickets to Manifest 2023. Okay, we are raffling off 8 tickets. You can go to IamCoachMisty.com and get you a raffle ticket. I have extended, damn, I can't believe I'm gonna say this. If you like, how do I go? Shit. Okay, if y'all want to cash at me $10 to enter the raffle, you got to do it tonight, not tomorrow. Tamika, stop it. Not tomorrow, not 2 days from now. You can do it tonight via Cash App and put your phone number in the memo. I know because I ain't going live tonight answering no questions. So I know if I get a Cash App tonight, it's for the raffle, right? And we will enter you into the raffle. So we are raffling 8 things to manifest. If you want to go ahead and say, I don't want to take my chances, you can buy tickets for Manifest 2023 up until January 6th. They are on IamCoachMisty.com. If you need to know what my Cash App is BAW Fit. All right, it's BAW Fit. So BAWFIT, make sure you put your phone number. It's $10 per entry. All right, so we got other amazing stuff to do. Cash App is BAWFIT, okay? All right. Any other questions, concerns, or comments? If not, I want to thank y'all. I love y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow for Midday Manifest. I hope y'all learned something tonight. Did y'all learn something tonight?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
This was a lot. Okay.
Yes,
All right.
ma'am.
This was a lot. I'm gonna put my y'all welcome. Y'all gonna put my schedule out for 2023 so y'all can go ahead and see when I'm doing those business buddy classes and the other classes we have. And then I'm also gonna get class descriptions. Thank you to Danette. Danette, you just earned yourself a Manifest 2023 ticket. Okay. And that ain't coming out the 8th. So she's going to Manifest 2023. Thank you so much for everything you did for me tonight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have my class descriptions as well, so you can know what best fits you. Hey, if y'all got any questions, concerns, or comments, if you have a legit question, not a reading question, just a legit question about one of my services, y'all can go ahead and text me. I'm gonna be
Coach,
up tonight. Yes.
Coach, did you see what I just did now?
What happened?
No.
I don't have that. My other phone, I ain't looking at it right now.
Right. Okay.
That's fine. I'll look at it in a minute. I ain't looking at that right now. Hey, listen, I'm gonna say this. If you got any questions about the services that I offer, stay on. If not, we're gonna go ahead and stop the recording and y'all can go ahead and log off. I will stay on for another 10 to 15 minutes. So this officially ends our spiritual
Thank you,
budget class.
Misty.
You are welcome.